Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, before we get started, a warm-hearted thank you for the support you've offered my channel over the years, being with me on the journey. I'm now up to 60 plus videos, many guests, so many thanks for supporting my channel. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yuletide. I wish you all the best, a healthy and prosperous Christmas and New Year. Now, this time last year I did Grandmaster Blunder Quiz 1 and I gave you 5 positions that were all blunders made by unnamed GMs. Now, I've been through a number of videos on YouTube and match files and picked out some blunders by top Grandmasters, and I want you to try to find the best play to see how many you get right. Now, if you do get them right, you can pat yourself on the back and say, well, in this instance, I did better than a Grandmaster. So that's my Christmas present to you and an encouragement to go on and improve your game to the next level. We all have the potential and the capacity to be Grandmasters if we put the time, the effort, the perseverance and the passion into that personal project. So let's have a look at the 5 positions. Now here white has a 3-2 to play. Notice 1 checkers on the bar. The score is 5 away, 5 away. Now, the right option, of course, is to make the hitting play rather than to make the 22-point anchor, which would be a blunder here. So yes, we make the hitting play through a number of reasons. By making the hitting play, we prevent our green making the 20-point anchor, the golden anchor. We also take away half of his roll, which delimits his blitz structure. As you can see there, he has 10 checkers in the zone with a number of builders well placed to make extra points in his inner board. So we want to take away half of his roll to prevent him from doing that so easily. Of course, as well, by hitting on the 5-point here, we have great opportunities to make that point later, and then we have the rack formation, which is very strong. Here, it's simply the best play. So well done if you got this first one correct. Number 2 here, 6-2 to play for white. White is 3 away and green is 7 away. So how should white play a 6-2 here? Now, the right move by far is to make the 5-point here. Now, of course, you can play very safe and play 13 to 7, 10 to 8, but that is the wrong move. Now here, every move in backgammon should be moving you towards improving your structure, improving your position, marginal gains. And this isn't a marginal gain. This is a gain of 3% in wins and 5% in gammons by making the rack formation. And here, the 10 and the 11-point blots would both be completely safe because green wouldn't be able to hit those from the bar. And even if green did hit us with an ace, how risky is it? We can come straight back in and make the anchor. Green is also stripped on the midpoint. And he has a number of checkers back also. So here we simply make the front improvement play by making the 5-point, also preventing green from making that point kind of later in the game and then moving into effectively a better holding game. So here, let's just make the best point. A rule of thumb, you need a very good reason not to make the 5-point or indeed your opponent's 5-point. So you really have to talk yourself out of not making this play, and certainly have a look at the alternatives, and then you'll soon realize that the alternatives just simply do not play as well. 13, 7, 10, 8 disconnects our back checkers as well, and it doesn't play into a number of the key concepts such as kind of creating, you know, a strong front structure, making and fighting for our best points, and also remaining flexible to play some of our other numbers forward. So that's the second position. Now the third one here, white has a 6-5 to play. It's from a longer match. The score is 8 away, 8 away. So here the best move is to play 22-11, coming off the anchor to the 11 point. Now you may feel that, well, we're down 20 pips in the race. Why would I choose to run and also leave myself vulnerable with 2 blots in my opponent's home board? Now, it's not as risky as it looks, this play, and you can actually see other plays kind of lead to kind of more gammons if you look at the left hand panel on XG. So here our opponent's front structure is quite poor in many ways. If we play 22-11, unless green rolls a perfecta such as 3-5 or a double, for instance, such as double 4 or double 5, then many rolls are going to leave an indirect shot in return. Anything else we choose to do is actually going to put us in a worse position. If we play 22-16, 13-8, we're actually going to leave ourselves more shots and then have fewer returns because they would then be indirects from the bar. If we play 2 down from the mid, 13-8, 13-7, we're then not only stripping our mid, but we're giving green good 6s to not only advance his back checkers, but also hit us and put us further back in the race. Now, the race is close, and actually after the roll, it's only a 9 pip difference. So do not get too hung up on the race differential here. Simply make the running play. We can also remake the 22 points by rolling an ace later. So simply go, put a blot on the 11 point, or rather a builder, because actually that's a very useful place to have a spare of the 11 points, because then we can use combinations such as 6-3, 6-1, 6-4 to make the bar of a 5 point. So simply make a running play for it now. Also, if green steps forward, we have more opportunities to attack him. We have better control of the outfield. So simply, it looks riskier than it actually is. Do not worry about a freak double 4, a double 5. That's only 2 rolls in 36. Simply make the play that is going to lead you towards more wins. And here you can see a 1% increase in wins and a small increase of about 2.5% in gammons. So position 4, 7 away for white, 5 away for green. White has a 3-2 to play. Now here we just make the 10 point. Notice that green is on the bar, and having a 10 point is 6 away from the open 4 point. So it's a great blocking point to have because green won't be able to escape with a 4-6. It's really nice also because then we can use combinations like 6-1, 6-2 to make the 4 point if green dances. Also leaving green a 5 to hit. The 5s are duplicated for him to hit us 6-1 on his side of the board. Usually you will find that when you have open points in the board and your opponent is on the bar, you do want to block the points that are 6 away. It's really kind of helpful when he comes in and then he can't use 6s to escape. So this kind of follows that idea. And anything else just simply isn't quite as good. Playing 12-7, then, you know, why do we want the checker there, 12-7? So every move should be purposeful and meaningful, guiding you towards improvements in your position. And the 10 point there, 3% increase in both gammons and wins, and a great blocking point as well. So make assets, don't just move checkers idly around the board. Think about what you're trying to do. And this last position, 7 away, 7 away, white has a 5-1 to play. Now white and green both have 4-point boards. How would you choose to play a 5-1? Now the right move here is the efficient play, 13 to 12, 13 to 8. Now we should notice there's a stack on our midpoint and we want to use our army, our 15 checkers efficiently across the board, putting the stacks to good use. The only other play really is to break your home board, which you really don't want to do. You don't want to break your 6-point and reduce your prime value. And of course you can make the hitting play, but by playing 8 to 3 and continuing, then you're giving up a lot for little. You're giving up your 8-point, you're now leaving 2 blots instead of 1 blot, and you're not doing much about the big stack on the mid. 13, 12, 13, 8, yes we are leaving 5s and some combinations such as 6, 3, but so what? If we make the alternative play, we're also leaving a lot of shots as well. So here we simply have to make the efficient play. Also, as I've mentioned in another video, here we are freezing green's checkers on the bar point. Because green only has 2 checkers on our 7-point, that by hitting, he's going to leave a lot of returns. And we do have the stronger 4-point board with the rack formation made. Let's imagine green rolls something like a 5-2, then yes, he can hit us, but then he's going to leave blots for us to hit back, and then, you know, we will be in a better position. And here, after this play, even though we are leaving the blot on the 12-point, we do win more gammons after this play. And that's because of the inflexibility of green's position and the difficult choices he may face if he does roll a 5, and how he would go forward from there. So there you are, 5 positions from Grandmasters. Now of course these could just be moments of fatigue, lapses of concentration, but you know, if you got them right, well done you. A happy new year, Merry Christmas, a healthy and prosperous journey into the future. Look forward to seeing you at a Backgammon tournament one day, any day, soon. See you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.